Recently, I heard a very interesting conversation between Sadhguru and the famous Dr. Devi Shetty. Dr. Devi Shetty was asking a question to Sadhguru. His question was that he is one of the 50 surgeons in the world who conduct an operation called pulmonary endarterectomy. This operation is a life-saving operation, and he said that he has another colleague who can do this operation very well, and he saved many lives. But he's quite now quite fed up doing the same kind of a thing and wants to now go to Banaras and maybe I think have a different kind of life. So Dr. Devi Shetty asked Sadhguru, what do I do to motivate him to continue to do the operation, because he is saving thousands of lives, because he is only one of the few doctors who can say this. But he says that, look, I have had enough of this, I don't want to do this anymore, and I want to go somewhere for meditation or whatever is the kind of thing. I think this is a very interesting kind of a question. Although Dr. Devi Shetty asked about this for an individual, of course Sadhguru's response is very interesting. I'm not going into the response. But I think there are many of us who seem to feel at some point of time or other in life fairly saturated. I don't want to say all the time fatigued. Now, I went through this several times when I was at IIM Ahmedabad. Of course, in IIM Ahmedabad, we had a opportunity to take some time off every 3 years or every 6 years. First time I took some time off, went and worked for UNESCO Bangkok, and also worked for some Nerida, Malaysia in Kuala Lumpur. But every time I went on leave for a year, I couldn't last for the entire year. After about 6 months or so, I get fed up with this and come back, because I certainly love teaching. So like this, there are many times, and even today at 75, I feel that I don't want to be doing the same kind of a thing which I have been doing for the last several decades. Same 360-degree feedback or assessment centers or climate surveys or HR and things of that nature. Why does this happen? Why is it that people, and this doesn't happen only for people who are about to retire, people who are senior most. I think even students, a student who is preparing for board exam or for a series of tests for entrance into engineering or later for entrance into MBA, I think at every point of time, after a few months, he or she gets fed up and says that, look, enough is enough, I don't want to be this. What is the point of pursuing engineering? What is the point of pursuing MBA? Why only marketing? Why only HR? I think these are the questions which we constantly ask. Now, this is not only a question for a professional, I think this question is asked by anyone. That's where I come back to my theory of Maslow's need hierarchy. And I have recently stated there are only 3 categories of needs. Need for survival, which takes care of so many things. After that, need for security, which includes economic security or financial security, emotional security, health security, and you want to have enough to live and so on. So these are all largely security needs. And once you achieve both the need for survival and security needs, then the search for identity starts. Maslow talked of love and belongingness, which I consider as a part of emotional security. Then he talked of need for status, need for power, need for achievement, all kinds of ego needs. I consider all ego needs are self-actualization needs. And self-actualization is not one way to actualize. I think there is always a concept that human being is constantly in search of meaning. You want to find meaning. And this search for meaning keeps on changing from time to time. Until you get into engineering, you do engineering. After engineering, you are fed up and you want to do MBA. In MBA also, you get fed up. You want to do marketing, you want to do production. Or you get fed up, you want to get into sports, you want to get into entertainment. After that, you want to start your own enterprise. Or after some time, even your own enterprise, you get fed up and you want to go on to something else. So if you examine the lives of people, human being is constantly in search for establishing a new identity. I think this is a very, very important identity. You want to be significant. significant not in one field. Once you become significant in that field, you give that up and then you go on to the next level. Constantly you are striving to be significant in a new area, in a new field, in a new way, to help new people, to make a difference in the new lives of people, and so on. So this is what I call as search for identity. All through our life till the last day, we are constantly searching and establishing new identities, significance. So the need for significance is something which is so important. It is never ending. It is never ending. So I think it is important to recognize this need and ask a few questions for ourselves. Have I attained that particular level of significance where I have done enough and I should search totally in a new area? How new should be this new area? Should it be totally different, or can I do something more in the area in which I am working? I have no solutions. I am only raising this question. It is important to recognize that a human being is constantly in search for identity, and it is a never ending search until the last day. So recognize what you have accomplished and recognize the need for you to find out a new identity, new talent, new use, new people whom you want to help, and so on. These are just my morning thoughts on today, June 10th, 2022.